Welcome to the City Show. Pat O'Melia here, you there. Don't forget everything on the bottom of the screen. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff you should be joining us on. We had some cold weather there. Finally had some snow. Wasn't too bad, but it was enough just to make everything aggravating. Hopefully that's it for snow. It's going to be warm all week. We might have 60 degrees Thursday and Friday. Well, that's going to feel, we'll be down the beach. Jersey City Redevelopment Agency, they have announced that they're going to sell a piece of property, contaminated piece of property, by the way. It was kind of a dump. A lot of parts of Jersey City were dumps in the old days. Kind of a dump since the 1900s, beginning of the 1900s till 1980. Heavily contaminated. And we actually found someone to buy it. They're going to clean it up. I guess they'll get some grant money, that sort of thing. They're going to pay for all the infrastructure, all new sewer lines, water lines, putting the streets in. The city is pretty much scot-free on this. And they're getting $30 million, which is a considerable chunk of change. Now, the question is, first off, do we have any other properties like this we can find somebody to take off our hands, contaminated land? This land's down by the Jersey City Medical Center, down off Grand Avenue. For that matter, I think a friend of mine, rest his soul, Steve Hyman, was interested in that land years ago. Thing is, do we have any more like that we can sell and do good for the city with? Now, the question is, we got $30 million coming. What happens to the $30 million? Does it go into the black hole that is a Jersey City budget and just get sucked in there? And next year, we got nothing to show for it. I would like to see something we can see and touch. We should probably start a program here. Let's have Joyce Waterman, our council president, start a program where we can show the residents of the city how we spent the $30 million. Now, there's some pressing needs. The ice rink in Persian Field. Is it a huge pressing need? Well, it's not life and death, but we have a lot of kids and seniors that like to use that ice rink, and it's been out of service now. It's coming up on 2 years. We could fix that. Could we build, 45 three-family homes, affordable housing homes? We could do that with the $30 million. The thing is, we should be able to show the residents of Jersey City what we did with the property we took out of our catalog, and you can go and see and touch it. You know what I mean? We build these homes, we can see and touch it. We fix the ice rink, we can see the kids on it. I'd just like to know, and you would like to know, what happens to the $30 million. All right, our topics today, we're going to talk about 630 Bergen Avenue in Jersey City, 5-story buildings that are in state of disrepair. Newport Office Tower in Newport section of Jersey City, they rented office space. We'll talk about that. And we'll do some quick hits. Hoboken, Jerry Walker running for mayor, cash on hand in mayor races, and CarePoint fiscal situation. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County. Because your heart doesn't beat just for you, so get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net.
Panepinto Properties, Jersey City, shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces and addresses your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment, adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panepintodevelopment.com. Panepinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
Pat O'Melia here, City Show. You there? That's why I do this show, because you're there. and I'm here to entertain you, inform you, maybe educate you a little bit. 630 Bergen Avenue. It is a group of 5-story buildings. They go back pretty far. They're pretty deep buildings, too. Right off Bergen Avenue. Nice buildings from the out exterior-wise, but interior is a whole different story. Now, there's been, supposedly, it's been on the city's radar for a while. Various states of disrepair. There were summonses issued for various repairs. And recently, the tenants of these buildings reached out for John Hines with Hudson County View Live and Commissioner Bill O'Day, who's also running for mayor now in Jersey City, about persistent problems that are not being addressed and not being repaired. In particular, water leaks and an elevator that's been out of service for almost 2 years. In a 5-story building where a lot of senior citizens live, that is a problem. You're asking senior citizens to climb up 5 flights of stairs. That's asking a bit much. And so, elevator, really big issue. But the water leaks are also a very big issue because water and electrical wiring, they don't go together well. So these problems have been persistent for at least a couple of years. At least a couple of years that the elevator's been out of service. According to the tenants, there's been numerous problems in the building. They notify the management, the building management, and nothing happens until the media gets involved. And I've told you guys many times, if you have a consumer issue, municipal issue, county issue, I can help you with that. These cameras are very powerful. And I have a pretty good batting average against consumer issues. I'm probably hitting her in the 950s, which is amazing batting average. The problem here, not only do we have the issue with the state of disrepair, is that it's been on the city's radar. And the city's been aware of these problems. And we have an elevator that's been out for 2 years, water leaks that you can see that, are quite old. Why haven't these things been repaired? The city has a lot of power. Now, don't get me wrong. I know the property owners have property rights. The city just can't barge in unless they have warrants to do that. But now that O'Day and John Hines with Hudson County View Live, and of course he was Hudson County View, the website, he's a journalist here in Hudson County, that they're involved, you can take it to the bank. These problems will be taken care of. Recently at the St. John's Apartments, there was an elevator problem there, and nothing was getting done. Then all of a sudden, hocus pocus, the media gets involved. Again, Commissioner Bill O'Day is involved. This is his district up on Kennedy Boulevard and St. Paul's Avenue. Congressman Rob Menendez Jr. was involved. And voila, like hippity, bippity, boo, bink, things are repaired. That'll happen here. It will be the hippity, bippity, boo, boop. But how many other buildings are like this in Jersey City where people are crying out for the city to help them so they can have a safe place? That shouldn't be, it shouldn't be the reason why the city is going to act now because of O'Day and John Hines. This should have been addressed once the first complaint was made and it was confirmed. The city should have mandated these repairs be done. Now, my kids own a 3-family home in Jersey City. When the inspectors come, they write up whatever they see. And every year, some new mandate. My kids had to lay out money for whatever this new mandate is. They got to get it done. They get like 30 days or so to get this rectified. If not, there are serious fines. So inspectors did this. We have inspectors on the payroll in Jersey City. They should be able to get this done. Once the complaint is filed and confirmed, the city should use all its efforts to get this done. Now, again, property rights, the property owners have. Now, in past years, when we had situations that the show got involved with, I would go to the fire marshals. Can't stop the fire marshal from coming in. And once the fire marshal is in, it's a jailbreak at that point because they're going to see everything that's wrong. And then the fire marshal is going to tell their city inspectors in the city what they saw. So in a lot of cases, I know Jake Hudnick was working with a group. I don't know what happened with that, but we should have a group that has the fire marshals involved to go and investigate these complaints. And the thing is, the city Yeah, the city can't be reactive. When a complaint is made, it has to follow up and has to make sure we have these inspectors on payroll. It shouldn't be a case where John Hines and Bill O'Day get involved and it's like, oh yeah, let's get this done now. We were not aware of this, even though it was on our radar for 2 years. That shouldn't be the case. We have the people on a payroll. Your tax dollars are paying for them. If there are issues where the dwellings that these people, apartments that these people are living in, are in an unhealthy or an unsafe situation, the city should be on top of that. Now, I'm positive a large percentage of the units in Jersey City are in great shape, but you do have some landlords that don't pay attention. They're just in it for the money. I think Bill O'Day responded about greedy landlords. I'm not sure if these people are greedy landlords, but they're certainly delinquent in their duties to maintain their buildings. So that has to be done. The city can't only react when the media gets involved. It has to be proactive. There's a complaint that gets into City Hall. It should be followed up, and it should be mandated that that gets done. If not, we hit you with a heavy fine until you take care of that problem. That needs to be done, not reacting to John Hines or my cameras or Commissioner O'Day. The city needs to do the job. And once they take care of the problems in this building, then the city's got to look at itself and find out why this happened. And why isn't it being addressed until John Hines and Bill O'Day? All right, we're going to break your commercial. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
I've got cancer.
We've got the highest level of cancer care,
the latest clinical trials,
researchers working to find a cure,
and nurse navigators to guide you every step of the way.
At New Jersey's only NCI-designated Comprehensive Cancer Center, your safety has always been our top priority.
I've got cancer, but I also have peace of mind.
Jersey City Medical Center and Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. Let's beat cancer together.
Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights. Your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments, carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants. All major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712. We're back. Pat O'Meara here. You there? Got my ever-present cup of coffee in my hand. In the styrofoam cup. For that matter, I'm getting more styrofoam cups today from Amazon, where everybody shops these days. For that matter, we're going to be out of Sears. Sears is closing. I'm going to talk about Newport Center right now. They're closing the Sears there, but they're talking about bringing a Dave and Buster's. You'll have a bunch of other stores taking that space. But I remember when I got married, that everything started at Sears. When you first got married, the first place you went to buy Kenmore refrigerators and all. But let me get back to Newport Tower. Pretty much the centerpiece of the Newport section, the LaFrac Newport. Just signed a 15-year lease with the Bank of America for office space. Why is that interesting? Well, because it's a good sign of the times that we're coming out of the cloud of that pandemic. But I do want to go on note saying there's a lot of cases of COVID. For that matter, I think I know more people now who had COVID or have COVID than I did during the height of the pandemic. So whatever you got to do to protect yourself, do it. Leasing office space is an amazing step. It's a sign of good times to come. It helps everybody when employees come back to the office. I know everybody likes working from home, but when people come back to the office, it lifts all the businesses. That foot traffic alone, it helps the restaurants, it helps the bars, the stores, everything, every business that those people walk by, it helps. So to see that employees are coming back to the office is a positive sign. And it doesn't surprise me that it's Newport and the LaFrac that did this, because they actively go out and recruit. They recruit for businesses like Newport itself is a city within the city. It's a Newport city inside of Jersey City. And again, full disclosure, Newport and the LaFrac families are a studio sponsor of mine. But it is amazing to watch those guys operate. It's, like I said, it's a city within the city. They build their own parks there. They have their own town square. They have an ice skating rink that actually works year after year. The amenities galore there. They actively recruit businesses to go into business, to rent space in Newport, because they want it to almost be like a self-contained. It's pretty much what it is. It's self-contained and self-serving. When we talk about like Jersey City being fully a walking city, I don't think that'll ever happen. Newport is. It is a walking city, but it also has parking down there. They actually have parking in Newport, so you can walk. You can get on the path, you can get on the light rail, or you can drive. And I've been involved with the LaFracs, I guess, since 2006, 2007, and I've watched Newport grow over the years. And it's amazing on how, like Jamie LaFrac and Harrison, they'll identify businesses they need in LaFrac for the people who are residents of the Newport, I should say, businesses they need in Newport to service the residents of Newport. They'll go out and recruit pizzerias, they'll go out and recruit restaurants, pharmacies, whatever they need, hair salon. I remember, I was going back quite a while, Governor Christie was the governor at the time, and we were down there for some stores were opening, and one of the businesses that Jamie LaFrac had recruited was a shoemaker, a cobbler, to repair shoes. And he's talking about where they're going to have this cobbler will be taking up space in this particular building here for various shoe repairs. And I'm like, look at Jamie as a shoe repair. You know, if you get a new pair of shoes, you just go to Payless. Jamie looked at me like, this guy even wears shoes? This troglodyte wears shoes? You go to Payless? But, people do. I don't buy high-end shoes because I can't have anything good. Like hats and gloves and umbrellas or good shoes, I'll ruin them in no time. I'll scuff them. I'll damage shoes left and right. So I would never get a shoe repaired. When I was a kid, I remember we used to go to the shoemaker. There were quite a few shoemakers in Jersey City. But I remember just looking at him saying, what, get shoes repaired? Just go to Payless. And like, does that man even wear shoes over there? But it's truly interesting to watch how that Newport section developed over all these years. And when you walk around there, because we go down often and film, and you see the various businesses that they went out and recruited to go into business in Newport. So you get a lot when you become a resident there. When you're writing a rent check in Newport, you're getting more than just the apartment. You get all these amenities. Like I said, they built their own park. They have their own art installments down there. They have Times Square. Whatever they need, they'll go out and recruit and build for it, whether it's the restaurants, the bars, whatever they need, in their opinion, to service the residents of the Newport area, they'll go out and do. And they're probably the only developer that's done that. But they had the foresight with Sam LaFrac, rest his soul. He's seen Newport as a bunch of old broken down piers in the old days, and he's seen the future. And he knew that, buy all this land and I'll start building it. And as it's almost like, Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. And once they're there, we're going to need a pizzeria to take care of them. We're going to need a Taco Bell or whatever it is down there. And they go out and recruit that. So it's really a special part of the city. Like I said, it's a city within a city. And it truly is, for the most part, self-sufficient and it's self-serving. Whatever you need, you can walk like 1 or 2 blocks and it's there. And not to mention, you have a tremendous skyline there with the New York skyline, and they do a great job of managing those properties. And you don't hear any horror stories when it comes to Newport and the LaFrac organization. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center has a passion for heart health. We're Hudson County's only full-service heart hospital, with innovative technologies and premier cardiovascular physicians, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. Jersey City Medical Center.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers a quality of life you deserve in one of our many high-rise towers. With amenities such as the on-site Newport Path, light rail, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Kohl's, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams and Acme Supermarket are just outside your front door. A health and fitness center, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. Enjoy the New York skyline from our waterfront and various parks. Manhattan is just one pass stop away, or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Looking to visit? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. For more information, visit us at newportnj.com. Make lasting memories to cherish forever. It's incredible. It's you, Newport. Live like you want.
Jersey City Medical Center is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County because your heart doesn't beat just for you. So get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
We're back. Pat O'Melia here. City Show, you there, hopefully entertained. Quick hits. The city of Hoboken, that's like a mile square city. In this never-ending attempt to make Hoboken the most expensive city to live in, yeah, I think there's some, it depends on the survey. They're number 1 and number 2 is the most expensive city to live in. Jersey City's in there also. Hoboken, in an attempt to get that number 1 spot, is going to open, if the council approves it, an Office of Climate Action and Innovation. Yes, less than a mile wide and long, Hoboken, they'll have their own climate action, as if they can make a difference climate-wise, this 1 mile square city. And what an innovation. Yeah, and so office is going to have personnel, and they'll, whatever they're going to do for climate change with the 1 mile square. Personnel eats up your tax budget, eats up tax dollars. I'd rather see them put the money into parks. Hudson County Commissioner Jerry Walker. He did an interview about running for mayor. He probably will run for mayor. It's rumored he will. He's made some statements on it. He is not denying it. Jerry Walker ran once before for mayor. I believe he ran against, in the Jerry Healy, Steve Phillip. When Steve first ran, I believe Jerry Walker was one of the candidates that time. That makes Jerry Walker, Bill O'Day, Jim McGreevey, and Joyce Waterman. So we got 4. I think I predicted we would have 5 or 6 real tickets when all said and done. Now, keep in mind, we're like 16 months away from Election Day. This is the earliest we ever started a campaign for a mayor. If I'm Jerry Walker, I'm easing it a bit because you got a long way to go. And one of the things I said about McGreevey and O'Day, they run the risk of their messages getting very stale. When you keep saying the same thing over and over, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. You get somebody that gets in a normal cycle 4 or 5 months before Election Day, they could say the same thing, but it sounds fresh. But I will say this much. They are certainly working on raising money, O'Day and McGreevey. But before I get to that, what is interesting, and if Jerry Walker does run for mayor, if you go to the commissioner meeting, the Hudson County commissioner meeting, Jerry Walker and Bill O'Day sit right next to each other. It'll be great to watch them if they're running against each other for a mayor of Jersey City. Speaking of that cash on hand I alluded to a little while ago, O'Day, Joyce, and Jimmy Mack, Jim McGreevey has approximately $868,000 already of donations for his mayoral campaign. Again, we're like 16 months away. Bill O'Day comes in second with approximately $432,000 cash on hand. And Joyce Waterman right now has about $17,000 cash on hand for their respective runs for mayor. That comes out to $1.3 million. It's astonishing that we're going to spend, and this is just what they have right now, $1.3 million. When all's said and done, between all the camps running for mayor in Jersey City, you'll probably see them spend somewhere between $5 and $6 million total in a campaign to run for mayor of Jersey City. And that seems like a hell of a lot of money to become the mayor of Jersey City. And our last thing, the state of New Jersey. Now, last week we talked about the merger, the announced merger between Hudson Regional Hospital and Secaucus and the three CarePoint hospitals, Bayonne Hospital, Christ Hospital, and Hoboken Hospital, merging to create the Hudson Health System. The same day of the announcement, the state of New Jersey sent a notice of fiscal monitor. They're going to have someone oversee the fiscal operation of CarePoint because they are distressed. They're looking for about $130 million from the state of New Jersey for pandemic, uninsured residents, uninsured patients that have come to the hospital. They're unreimbursed with these. That seems like a lot of money. The merger between these four hospitals now, Hudson Regional Hospital, they're successful, but they don't have enough money to handle the debt of these three hospitals. And I think the state of New Jersey realizes that. So they're going to put a fiscal monitor in there to keep an eye on it. And no matter what happens here with this merger, if we are to have four healthy hospitals, Hudson Regional, Bayonne, Christ Hospital, and Hoboken, the county of Hudson is going to have to get involved, along with the mayors from each one of those cities, Bayonne, Jersey City, and Hoboken, for this hospital system to work. Now, as I said last week, I kind of look at this as a potential real estate transaction waiting to happen here. I'm sure the mayor of Bayonne, who's been very involved with the Bayonne hospital situation, is probably looking at it the same way as I am. This could be a potential real estate transaction. But once you get Jimmy Davis in Bayonne, Mayor Fulop in Jersey City, and Ravi Ballard in Hoboken, and Craig Guy with the County of Hudson involved, if they all work together and the County of Hudson, like I said last week, gets a hand on that wheel as possibly a partner in this not-for-profit, then it could work. All right, we're out of show. You be good. You be safe. I'll talk to you during the week. Good night.